Hi, I'm Cheng. In this video, I'll be reviewing on a book that I read recently. For your information, this is actually my very first book that I actually managed to complete it. I've been trying to pick up reading habits for a while, but I always stop around the first chapter itself. Since I'm required to do a book review in one of my study courses, I'm taking this as an opportunity to actually finish a book. Without further ado, let's get started. Have you ever wondered when was the last time you tried out something new? For example, trying out some new sports or things that interest you. And did you try it out but gave up after a while? What makes you give up? Is it because you find yourself stuck at it? Or are you afraid of being judged? With these questions pondering in your mind, let me start by unfolding the story of the book. The story of the book revolves around a woman called Rinaldi. She loved surfing a lot since young but never tried it out because she was afraid of the ocean. Therefore, she spent almost half of her lifetime watching surfers with envy. But at the age of 40, she decided to overcome the fear and give it a go with the waves. However, Karen could not portray a surfer charisma. She was terrible in surfing, where she took almost 5 years to actually ride on a real wave. Regardless, she still enjoyed surfing and accepted the sensation of being stuck at it. Therefore, this writing illustrates her adventure in surfing with remarkable messages for reader to reflect on. As you can see, the book is titled "It's Great to Suck at Something." Corresponding to the question I asked earlier, I'm pretty sure all of us did try on something new, but realized that we are not good at it. The reason we gave up on the passion will be the fear of failure, scared of being judged by others, and often we seek rewards in whatever we are doing. From the book itself, I found a very interesting paragraph. The paragraph mentioned that we are so geared towards success and rewards that causes us to forget the space on cultivating new talents and interests. But if we insist to try it, we will be scared of being looked foolish, and therefore we decided to skip doing them. And usually if we try something new, our first response will be to dominate it. But if we find ourselves unable to master it, we tend to ignore it instead. This repeated cycle will eventually stop us from learning something new. Karen, the author of the book, did not give up her interest in surfing. She understands that she sucks at surfing, but she feels blessed when she paddles out to the ocean. Despite surfers around looking at her weirdly, she endorsed the vulnerability of sucking at surfing. Often, we always have a thought and fear of people watching and judging us, but they usually don't even bother at our business. It is the mindset that we are having. We are scared of being found out that we do not measure up to their level. Therefore, after reading this book, these are the few notable remarks that are highlighted from the book. Embrace it. Give it a go at something you feel interest in and find satisfaction doing it. Next, it's all about having fun. Being good or bad does not matter. That's just an extra reward. In other words, there will always be something that we are stuck at it, but we will enjoy doing it. After reading the book, here are the 3 points on how to make sucking at something becomes meaningful. First, we must love on what we are doing. Second, learn to acknowledge the feeling of being stuck at it. Third and lastly, being resilient. Never give up and always try to overcome the obstacles that you are facing if you love doing it. Lastly, let me share with you on how I felt about my very first book that I read. Not being harsh, but I felt that the storyline is pretty dull. It is more like a diary for the author on her surfing adventures, where she explained on how she insists on doing what she loves, which is surfing, while facing few unfortunate events. However, I find that the author did great in structuring the sentences in the book. I could imagine myself being on the scene itself. With that in mind, I will rate the book 3 out of 5. Beginners like me who just started reading will find this book easy to be understood, and it wouldn't take long to finish the book. That's all from me. Thank you for watching and goodbye.